Good day to you and welcome to another Paddocks Club video tutorial. Today I want to look at the question of access to sectional title common property. But before diving into that, I'd like to start off with just talking about what is the difference between private and public property. Let's look at public property first. Public property is government, national, provincial or municipal property that anyone can use. There are examples such as parks, cycle tracks, public libraries, museums, etc. The owner of a public property may impose rules as to use. For example, dogs must be on a leash when they're in this park, or require payment of a fee, for example, for the use of a public library. By contrast, a private property is everything that's not public property. The most common examples are freehold, urban and rural, residential, industrial and commercial properties. The owner has, or if there are many owners, they have exclusive control of the property, and subject to applicable laws or any other restrictions, the owners can use and dispose of this property as they see fit. And where into this dichotomy does sectional title common property fit in? Well, it's not public property. It is private, and it's owned in common by all owners of sections, that is, all the members of the body corporate. All of them may use it for all normal uses, and they may allow their family, tenants and other invitees to use it. So who may access sectional title common property? Well, all owners and occupiers of sections, such as family and tenants, their visitors and persons who they invite into the scheme. Also, persons authorized to enter private property, such as court-appointed sheriffs, ESCOM agents and municipal inspectors, they're all entitled to access. And can the body corporate restrict access? Well, before we look at that, let's just look at the background that applies to that. Normally schemes are fenced or walled and gated. There's access via keys or remote control devices. In some schemes there are security staff who physically control access. In practice, visitors can't obtain access unless this is approved by a resident owner or tenant, and this is passed over to the security people, normally, if they exist. Third parties who have no business in the scheme can be denied access. Simply because you're a citizen of the Republic of South Africa does not mean that you have a right to come into a sectional title scheme in which I own a unit. Those who have the right to enter private properties, generally speaking, must be admitted. What does this mean? Visitors and invitees, such as private contractors called in by owners or occupants, a plumber or a carpenter when you need him in your section, may be denied access until the owner or occupier confirms their invitation. The second they are a legitimate invited guest, then they must be admitted. Those with a legal right to enter the scheme, such as a sheriff, may be denied access until they give evidence of their authority. That would be, in that particular instance, a copy of the court order that they have to carry out and their official identity card. Then, having done that, they must be admitted. If you have any questions about this tutorial, please ask them on the discussion forum.